What do you guys think? No. Okay. I don't know.
Okay, good morning, everyone. The class officially started. So welcome to Physics 221, or we call it Intro Physics 1, and or College Algebra Physics 1. I am Ali Borbanpur, and I'm your physics instructor for this semester, for summer semester. So and we, in a class, we will use the interactive PowerPoint. So, but before joining to this interactive PowerPoint, so I will share you a QR code, and when you scan this QR code, okay, you can scan it or you can, let me just show you. Yes, we are in the right class. Okay, you can scan this QR code if you are using your laptop, okay? So you can use this URL address, classpoint.app, and the class code is gonna be P60490. Okay, when you scan, it's asks you to just enroll, right? Your first name and last name. So, but you don't need to put your name, okay? Don't put your name now. So if you could, you can put your LCC username. Good? Yes, okay, LCC username. This information will be saved here, okay? So because if you check the concourse, we will have in class activity, and anytime that you come to the class, we will do some in class activity, and you will be graded by doing this. So it's better to use your LCC username. Okay, and everyone know LCC username? Do not use your first name, last name, or last name initial, or first name initial. Okay, LCC username. And you know what is the LCC username? It's your email address, okay? Let's say add your LCC username at mail.lcc.edu. Just the username part. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have 18 students. Okay, so you should register right now. Okay, so if you haven't registered, okay, you have to register right now. We have 16. Okay, I can wait a little more. One more. Everyone registered? Yes? Okay, but we have 18 students in the class, okay, but we have 17. Do you see your name here? Oh, there you go. Okay. Perfect. Now you have access to this PowerPoint. Okay, so but at the end of the class, I will share this PowerPoint with everyone. Okay, so I am Ali Horbanpur, and I will be teaching Physics 221. You can call me Ali. Okay, you don't need to call me with my last name. Okay, if it is hard for you to call me with my last name. And my email address is horban@start.lcc.edu. my office, okay, I don't have office in this building, okay, but my office is in the TLC building. But if you need to, reach out to me, okay, in my office, okay, you can reach out to the Art and Science Department office, which is located in the third floor. And you can put any note, okay, so with the support staff which are available in this building in the third floor. And also, this is not my phone. This is a department phone. If you would like, okay, to reach out to me through the phone, you can use this cell phone. If not this phone, okay, and leave a message for me. So this class is Monday and Wednesday from 9:10 to 12 p.m. And this class is a hybrid class, and the lecture is online, asynchronous online. It means that all material that you need for this class is available on your D2. And I will show you, later how you can just look at your D2 and find those information that you need for this class. So, and my office hours are Monday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. So if you would like to talk about the class, about homework, about anything that's related to this class, and you can talk to me during my office hour, or you can send me an email. So good. So if you would like to talk to me individually in person, I'm available Mondays from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the same classroom. Okay. So uh, I would like you to introduce yourself. Okay, let me just introduce myself a little bit. So I have a bachelor and master degree in physics, and my bachelor is atomic and molecular physics, and my master is in applied nuclear physics. And I worked for a couple of years in the nuclear power plant. In the nuclear research center, and my primary job was a health physics expert. Then I switched my career, okay, to the academia. Now I am a adjunct associate professor in the college. I teach physics, and also I'm a full-time lead professional tutor in the Learning Common, which I explained to you about the Learning Common.
Sorry.
Okay, so I have been teaching physics for almost since 2003, 2004. I started teaching physics, from high school. And when I was doing my bachelor, and also, when I was doing my master, when I completed my master, I started teaching physics, different physics, intro physics, calculus based physics, nuclear physics, reactor, radioisotope, okay, all courses related to the physics and nuclear physics in the college. So I have almost 18 years of teaching physics, experience of teaching physics. And as I said, I teach physics in the art and science department. Also, I am a professional lead tutor in the Learning Common. So, which I explain a little bit more about the Learning Common later. So, right now, I would like you to introduce yourself and what is your major, why you are taking this course, and what is your plan for summer. Okay, so we can start from right or left? Right, left. You can go.
Hello, my name's Owen. I'm currently, well, I just finished my sophomore year at Alma College. My major is in biochemistry with a minor in mathematics. I'm taking this course because I plan on going on to med school, so I need physics for the MCAT. along with it's very useful in a mathematical relation.
Okay. And one more thing you can add here. Are you LCC student or guest student?
I'm just doing a summer class.
Okay,
Yes,
just,
dude.
yes.
Hi, I'm Maxine. I am a packaging major. I'm an LCC student full-time right now and then transferring to MSU, in the spring. I'm taking this class because, the physics classes I had taken previously did not transfer. But I also really enjoy physics and really enjoy like the mathematical and like how it applies to a lot of things. My plan for the summer is this class, and then I'm also getting to take an art class, which I'm very excited about.
I'm Hayden. I'm a food science major at Michigan State, and I need the packaging class, or not packaging, sorry, I got stuck. I need the physics class to like get to the next level of my major, and I wanted to take it, so I'm taking it in the summer here at LCC. And then
I'm Andy, and I'm a human factor and psychology major. I'm at Michigan Tech. And I'm taking this course because it's a prerequisite for biomechanics, and I have to take it to learn like ergonomics and stuff.
My name's Haley. I am a bio major, guest student from November 1. I am taking this course because I'm starting to get my MCAT this spring, and I didn't want to take physics to myself.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, that's it. Hi, I'm Caroline. I majored in computer science at Michigan State, and I'm taking this class now for dental school.
My name's Isaac. I'm a pre-med major. I'm transferred to Ann Arbor. I am an LCC student and I'm taking this class for the MCAT, further understanding for medical school. Don't be done.
I'm Kate. I'm a pre-vet major from MSU, so I'm a vet student. I'm taking this course because they're forcing me to.
Who
And
is forcing?
admissions.
Yeah.
My plan for the summer is to take this and organic chemistry.
So you didn't like take physics, yes?
Girl,
I know. That's right.
not personal.
No, I know.
Hi, I'm Kennedy. I go to Grand Valley, but I'm taking a summer class here. I'm majoring in allied health science. I'm taking this as a requirement for my occupational therapy program.
my name is Kevin. I go to Michigan State. This is a summer class. I'm a physiology major, and my plans for the summer, I have this class and then 2 other summer classes, and just work.
My name's Sophie. I go to MSU and I'm a pre-vet student, and I'm taking this class because it's a requirement for my major.
My name is Brock. I just graduated from MSU like 3-4 weeks ago. Going to PT school in Indianapolis next August. I feel like I gotta get physics out of the way. So here we are. And if any of you take physiology at Michigan State, I've been TA for the last 2 years and next year as well. So
Right.
My name's Alexandra. My major is packaging. I'm taking this course so I can apply to the packaging school in the fall. And I'm taking 2 other summer classes and working as well.
My name's Morgan. I'm a Michigan State student, and I study biomedical lab science, and I'm taking this course as just requirement. And my plan is just taking this class in biochemistry at MSU.
I'm Angie. I'm licensed in state full-time for oncology research.
I'm Hannah. I go to U of M. My major is biology, and I'm taking this course just to stay on track. My plan is pre-PA, so
My name's Kaylee. I go to Grand Valley. My major is clinical exercise science, and I'm taking this course to get into PT school.
My name is Madison. I'm also a student at Grand Valley. I study marketing and finance. And I'm taking this course to also get into physical therapy school. And then I'm taking 2 other classes this summer and working.
I'm Riley. I am an allied health science major at Grand Valley with a concentration in physical therapy. I'm taking this course to stay on track for PT school, and this summer I want to do a lot of concerts.
Okay, great. Nice meeting you all. And I think one student joined now. Okay, so if you haven't joined, okay, you can scan this QR code and also register with your LCC username. Or you can use this URL address, okay? So with your laptop, it is completely up to you. Can you use yeah, LCC username? Okay, so I explained that, our class is Monday and Wednesday, 9:10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And we will be using V12 for this course. And I assume that most of you know how to work with V12, yes? Because MSU is using V12 as well. So for this class, okay, we don't have learning assistant or, LA, and just me, okay? So if you need any help, okay, you can just come up to me. So let me just show you the D12 first. Okay, this is your D12, and all information that you need about this course is available in your D12. First thing that you need to do is just clicking the concourse, and the concourse has all information about this class. So I try today to go over this concourse with more details first, and make sure to just study the concourse, okay? So, and all information and the textbooks that you need for this class is available. The evaluation for this course and the grade breakdown, so, and the course policies, and at the end, the syllabus, and at the end, the class schedule for the summer. So we will have 4 units. Each unit has 2 weeks, and in each week, okay, you know what you're supposed to do for each day. Good? So all the information that you need is available in the concourse. Okay, this is about the concourse. The next thing is start here. So we have 2 files. So again, the course information is available, and also the monthly calendar. So what is the monthly calendar and the course information? Let me just show you. Okay. This is going to be the calendar. So, and we will be, the class is almost 8.5 week or 9 week. Okay, so today or this week you're supposed to cover chapter 1 and chapter 2. Chapter 1 and chapter 2 is recorded. My lecture is recorded, is available in detail. You're supposed to, read the textbook first and then watch my recorded lecture. And then, okay, so start working on a homework. So I will explain, okay, where you can find the homework. And also, for each day, okay, you know what we are supposed to do. Today we will have introduction. I will explain about the lab policy and we will try to run our first lab, which is the motion lab. If we couldn't, okay, to complete the first lab, okay, we will do it, next Monday. We start with the motion lab and then we complete the back and forth motion. But we will try to complete the first motion lab today. Good? So again, this class is a hybrid class. I don't do any lecturing in the class. The lecture is already available on your D12. So, and there are videos. You are supposed to watch the videos and take a note. If you have any question, bring your question to the class. Okay, we will try to just spend, okay, the first 20 minutes of the class answering your questions. Good? So, but what we do in the face-to-face class, we just run the lab. In-class activity for 10 to 15 minutes and running the lab. That's it. Good. And the schedule for all activities available in the monthly calendar and also in the concourse. This same calendar, if you remember, I showed you the concourse at the end of the concourse. Okay, you will see this calendar with more details as well. Okay, so again, if something happened, this schedule is a tentative schedule. If something happened, okay, or we just missed one part, okay, I will try to just keep you updated about the, schedule change by email or by D12 announcement, okay? So the other file that you need to is the course information. So it's highly recommended to just read this course information again, the D12 content and policy, and how to submit your homework and lab assignment. And I will try to explain all this stuff, okay, today, in 20 minutes, okay, and then we will start our first lab. And in class activity and office hours, textbook that you need for this class. One thing about the textbook, so if this physics is your first and last physics for ever, so it's better to just buy a second one, okay? If you are taking this physics and also intro physics 2, physics 222, okay, so it's recommended to buy the first one, okay? So again, you can just and it's better. You don't need to buy the new book. You can buy the used one. I was checking last night. Okay, you can buy it for $15 or $10 or $15. But these books are available in the Learning Common in the TLC building. How many of you know about the Learning Common and TLC building? Okay, so next building, okay, this building, not this one, okay, the other one, okay, the library. You know where's the library? The library, okay, the first floor and the second floor is the Learning Common. And this book is available in the Learning Common and also the library. So, but I have already put the chapter 1 of the textbook in your D12. Okay, just the chapter 1 until you get the, the physical book. Okay, so again, this calendar is available here as well. Okay, these are the two things that you need, okay? And also I said, okay, so you need to study the concourse and the course information and the class policy. Okay. Let me just change the view to the student view. So we will start with unit 1, and unit 1 will have 2 weeks. Okay, today and next week is going to be your week 1. Today is going to be week 1. Okay, next week is going to be week 2. Good. So, and what you are supposed to do for week 1. So week 1, we will have chapter 1 and chapter 2. So I'll just open the chapter 1. Okay, so chapter 1, what you will learn by studying a chapter 1. So the learning outcome. So it explained by reading chapter 1, you will learn drawing and interpreting the motion diagram, distinguishing between the scalar and vector quantity, and then all this stuff. Okay, is explained. By reading the chapter 1, you will learn all these items, and then you go to the next part. The next page is going to be the recorded lectures, the PowerPoint, and also the recorded lectures. So if you go here, you can download the PowerPoint, okay? And then you can watch these video. It is a recorded lecture. So again, as I said, we don't do any lecturing in the class, and it is your job because this is a hybrid class. It is like a flip mode class. You just have access to the PowerPoint, and then you watch the video and come to the class prepared, okay, by watching the video. So the next page will be, again, if I have two recorded lecture, okay, if I am explaining two things differently, okay, so you will see, the rest of the lecture, recorded lecture in the next page. So it is explained here, okay, with all details. So, and the next one is going to be the lab. So we have a pre-lab and lab. So what is the pre-lab? So pre-lab is part of your reading assignment. You just watch the recorded lecture. It's going to be your reading assignment, and you're reading a textbook. And pre-lab, it is a kind of online lab. You run it at home. It is optional. It is, but it's recommended. Okay, it's not homework. If you would like to just get your lab done, okay, as soon as possible when you are in the class, okay, it's highly recommended to just review the pre-lab, because pre-lab is the online version of the real lab in the class. Good. So you can just complete the pre-lab, or if you didn't have time, you can just, I have recorded, couple of minute video. You can watch that video and come to the class prepared. So you can do the pre-lab, and then when you come to the class, we just start the lab. I'll give you the lab handout, but the lab handout is available in here. Okay, you can download the lab handout, and then we can start running the lab, okay, in a group. Okay, I will explain this later in the PowerPoint. So, and the next page is going to be homework and lab assignment. Okay, lab assignment, okay, you complete the lab and then you submit the lab before leaving the class. Okay, it's going to be one submission per group. And the homework assignment, okay, just explain here. Download the homework. This is going to be your homework. You can find the homework here, and then submit the homework here. And the due date for homework assignment is available in the weekly calendar. Good. So that's it. This is going to be chapter 1. So week 1, chapter 1, the same thing is going to be for any chapter. So we will start with the learning outcome, lecture, pre-lab and lab, homework assignment. Good. So I just wanted to show how you can just explore the detail. So I try to put everything in order, but again, if you feel that it is confusing, okay, please reach out to me. I can explain. Any question? Is it clear? Okay. So let's go back to the PowerPoint. Okay, I'll just explain about the V12. Okay, explore the V12 more. If you have any questions, shoot me an email or ask me, okay, during my office hours next Monday. Okay, so as I said, I work in a learning common as a professional lead tutor. If you have any question about the physics, homework, anything, so you can come to the learning common and you can visit me in the learning common. But in the learning common, I will not be your instructor. I will be your tutor. Okay, so good. So I will not be your instructor. I will be your tutor. I am there to help you with your homework, assignment. Okay, I don't know, quizzes, and if we have any project, any project. Good. So, but how much do you know about the learning common? So let me just see. How much do you know about the learning common? You can put your comment. How much do you know about the learning common? Use your cell phone, okay? Are you still in? Yes. Okay, not much, not a lot. Okay. Yes, I do that. Free tutoring, laptop, yes, great. You need a laptop, if you need a calculator, if you need a textbook, it is available in the Learning Common and the library. Okay, TLC building, the first and the second floor is for Learning Common, and the second, okay, the half of the second and the third floor is for the library. Any resources that you need for this course is available in the Learning Common and the library. And the operational hours for the Learning Common and library is Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So you are welcome to come to the Learning Common and study, even if you don't need to get any help from a tutor. So there is a quiet place, and also you can reserve a study room or quiet room, okay, to study your homework or whatever. So let me, okay, I close this. So close this. Okay. Oh, you can find all information about the Learning Common by scanning this QR code. So I'll try to scan the QR code and show you. If you want, you can scan, okay. But I will be sharing this with you later. So, okay. Then, no? Then, okay. if you scan this QR code, you will see my Linktree website, and there's a couple of links, important link, okay, that you need in the college. I have put all these links here. So, the first one is the hybrid study session, physics hybrid study session. I will explain to you what is the physics hybrid study session, but library and the learning comment. If you click this link, and it is explain everything about the learning comment. So I don't want to spend time, okay? So you can just study this, We have a help zone, and we have tutoring, we have a research help, there is a book, study space, open computer lab, technology lab, reflection room, okay? So, and, if you want to go to the West Campus, we have the same, facility, okay, in the West Campus as well, okay? So this is about the learning common and library. And there is a link here, Physics Studio Learning Common, Lansing Community College. There is a video here. I have recorded video, and I have explained, the services that we offer in the learning common. If you want, you can watch this video as well. So physics hybrid study session. So learning common is open Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Anytime that you come to the learning common, okay, at this time slot, there will be a tutor available to help you. You can get help from me, or you can get help from any other physics tutor. But unfortunately, this summer we have a very limited physics tutor. So, there will be just 2 or 3 physics tutors. So, but I will be sharing my working hours in the learning common. It is Monday and Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. I will be sharing this information in a flyer with you, okay, in the next class. Good. So, but we will have a study session, physics study session. So, and all physics students, intro physics, physics 1, physics 2, who are taking physics course in the college are welcome to come to the study session. What we do in the study session, we will help a student with their homework. Okay. So if you have any question with your homework about the course, if you read the course, okay, a textbook you don't understand, you can bring your question to the study session. Good. And these study sessions are every Monday and Wednesday. Okay, every Monday and Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. Okay. Every Monday and Wednesday, Mondays and Wednesday, 4 to 5 p.m. Okay. So, and these study sessions are hybrid study sessions. What does it mean? It means that you can come to the learning common for 5 p.m. for a study session. If you cannot come, you can join online. There is a link here, okay? This is a Math Visual Studio. If you click this link, or I will show you in the next page, okay? So if you click that link, you would be able to join to the Physics Virtual Studio, okay? And yeah, I was talking about this link. You see here, link to join Physics Hybrid Exam Prep Park and Study Session. If you cannot come in person, you can join online. Okay. So, but we offer, you can come to the Learning Common, get walking tutoring anytime that you want. Okay, so those time that Learning Common is working, but you can request appointment in-person appointment or online appointment by a tutor to get help from a tutor. And these appointments are for 50 minutes. Okay. So, and how you can request for in-person and online appointment, you can click this link and it will ask you to just put your first name, last name, your LCC username, your phone number, and if you would like to get a schedule online or on campus, okay, you just select one of these two, okay? And then, and it's, they will ask you the preferred time and alternate time, okay? So yeah, put this information, and if you are, again, it is not for physics. If you are taking any other courses in the college, let's say if you are taking Calc 1, or biology course, or chemistry course. In the college, you can just do the same thing and get a schedule with a tutor by online appointment or in-person appointment. Yeah, submit. Someone from the Learning Common will reach out to you by email, and they will schedule you for online or in-person appointment. Okay, so yes, these information, okay, so these links provide good information and resources about the Learning Common and library. So you can use these links as well. Okay. So again, those information is available here. Okay. Now, let's talk about what we will cover in this physics. In Physics 1 or Intro Physics 1, we will start with the with analyzing motion of parts, one-dimensional and two-dimensional. But if you are planning to take the physics with calculus base, okay, you will be learning linear motion in 3 dimension as well. Okay, sorry, linear motion, 2 and 3 dimensional motion. But here in this physics, we will learn linear motion or 1 dimensional and 2 dimensional motion. Okay, a motion of any particle. So we start with the motion, kinematic, and then we talk about the forces, interaction, and different form of forces and Newton's law of motions, and which is going to be your second unit. And then we will talk about the work energy and the law of conservation and also collisions. Then we will talk about the rotational motion, rotational kinematic of rigid bodies. At the end, we will be talking about the moment of inertia, torque, gravity, and rotational energy. So we will start with kinematic, analyze the kinematic of motion, one-dimensional motion for a particle. And then at the end, we will talk about the motion of a real object. Good. For instance, let's say, you see this as a cylinder, yes, for instance. And in the first 2 units, when we are analyzing motion of this particle, we consider this as a particle. Okay? But in the last two unit, we will be analyzing the motion of this particle as this object as a real object. Because if this is a particle, it will have a just linear motion. But if we consider this as a real object, not only has a linear motion, but has a rotational motion as well. Good? So it means that we will study the simple motion. We will try to, simplify the motion of the particle by using a particle model. At the end, we will talk about a motion of or kinematic of a real object, or we call them rigid. Okay, so this is the physics part. But for this, we need tools. One of the tools which is very important is mathematics. That's why we call this physics a college algebra based physics. So, and the prerequisite for this course was Math 126, yes? Math 126 or Math 141. Math 141, it was a kind of calculus base, okay, but Math 126, it is a college algebra and also trigonometric function. So, I don't know anything about your algebra level or mathematics level, okay? So how do you rate your algebra level for this class? Okay, make sure to participate, okay? Because as I said, this participation has grade. Anytime that I ask you to participate in an in-class activity, it does have point. So do not leave any activity. Okay. So I'm closing the submission. Have everyone, all of you have submitted? Yes? Okay. Let me just see. Okay, solid. Good. 8 out of 10. Good. 7.5, 7, 8.5. 2 out of 10. Okay, so if 2 out of 10, okay, so you need to practice. So if you check your detail in the first chapter, I have put a mathematic packet. So try to just review that packet. Okay, so because it is really important to just check those, okay, to see if you are struggling with each part, you can just, again, make an appointment with a tutor or come to the learning common and, improve your mathematics knowledge because it's really important. The physics without mathematics, okay, you cannot understand physics without math. Okay. Here, college algebra. But physics 1, okay, calculus. But here, you need to improve your college algebra. Pretty good. Okay, 7 out of 10. I think I will get by. Rusty, but good. 7. I love algebra and I have to. Okay, perfect. So good. Not too bad. Okay, great. We'll probably just need, a little refresher. Okay, that's good. Okay, so you can use, if you need a refresher, you can use that packet, which is available on your D12. Again, when I am explaining, so if you watch my recorded video, I have always tried to explain a little bit about the math that we are using for that chapter. So, and for instance, if we are talking about the forces, because forces are vectors, I have explained vectors first, okay, how we add vector, how we subtract vector, how we just find the component of the two-dimensional vector, and then I started, talking about the forces. Good, those all are available on the recorded lecture as well. Okay, great. Okay, rules, important. So far I was talking about the resources that we have in the college. So letting you know that you are not alone. So if you need help with homework, okay, we have a learning comment, textbook, I'm here. So you can come to my office hours, you can reach out to me by email. But the rules for this class, reading policy. As I said, there is no lecture in the class. This is your job to watch, to read the textbook, okay, watch the recorded lecture. There will be 4 units, okay. Each unit has 2 weeks. And we run the lab face to face. Because last year I received a couple of emails from a student that, okay, this is a hybrid class. Can I run my lab online? No. The lab is completely in person. In some situation, okay, emergency situation, if we decide to cancel the class, face-to-face class, so you will be informed, but we run these, those lab online. But most of the lab, almost all of the labs are in person and face-to-face. So before coming to the face-to-face class or running the lab, so make sure to read the textbook and watch the recorded video. And also try to just, review the pre-lab and the lab handout. Why? Because if you complete your lab early, you can leave. Good? So this is a 3 hours class. So we just spend the first 30 minutes on in-class activity, the first 20 minutes just explaining about the lab and doing the in-class activity. The rest is going to be the lab. If you are already prepared for the lab, you can complete this lab in 1 hour and you can leave. But I will be in the class just in case if you have again any question about the homework. I will be here until 12 p.m. Good. But when you complete the lab, you can leave. So that's why I recommend to review the pre-lab and come to the class prepared. Sometimes you can complete the lab in less than 1 hour. Submit the lab and leave the class. So attendance policy. The lecture is online, but the lab is in person, and you can miss just 1 lab. If you are planning to miss more than 1 lab, so if you miss 1 lab, okay, the makeup lab will be provided, and the makeup lab will be online lab. So let's say something happened, okay, emergency situation. You cannot come, send me an email. I cannot come to this lab, so I will provide you a makeup lab. This is going to be, just 1 chance of missing them. But if you are planning to miss more than 1 lab, you need to just go to the Center for Student Access and, talk to them if you have any difficulty, okay? So that you cannot come to the class, you need to talk with them first, okay, to see that they will give you accommodation to just do, at least 2 or 3 lab, online or not, okay? But if you miss more than 3 labs, it's more likely that you fail the class. Okay, just make sure. Okay, so manage your time, and then so reach out to me. Emergency situation happen. if you need accommodation for emergency situation, okay, you can just go to this website and talk with them. So they will give you accommodation and then we can talk more. How I can, acknowledge you that accommodation, okay, for this class. So labs, which will start our first lab today. The labs, we run the lab in a group. And we have 24 students in this class. And I may have a 6 group and each group 4 students. And today, I don't think we have just 21 students. Okay, so yes, 6 group, 4 students, but you run the lab in a group, and then you submit a lab report, okay, at the end of the class. And this submission is going to be online. You will scan your lab report, and just one person in the group will submit the lab. You don't need just one person in the group. You just choose one person in the group, and that person will submit a lab report. So this is about the lab, but we will have 2 formal labs. What are those formal labs? You will run the lab in a class in your group, and but you are supposed to write a formal report. And the rubric for how to write a formal lab report is available on your D2L. Okay, so and you run the lab in a class, in a group, you will get same result, same graph, same table, but you are each individual must write his or her own formal report. Okay, so when we reach to that part, okay, I will explain to you about the rubric and how to write your formal. So there will be 2 formal labs for the entire semester. So and we will try to shuffle the group, okay, 2 or 3 times during the semester. Good. What is the class format? Okay, what is the class format? Question. 1 minute. Select the right answer. Lecture is online, lab is in person, lecture is in person, lab is online, recorded lecture are available on D12 for each chapter, none of the above. Okay, you can choose the right answer. Again, this is important, okay, so I know that, I have repeated this couple of times, but in the 2-3 weeks later, I will receive an email, okay, so why we are not having online lab? Okay, so this is not online lab class. So 5 seconds. I am closing. Okay. Close. What is the right answer? I don't know. Yes. A and C. Okay. So it seems that everyone knows the class form. Okay, perfect. So next. So the next question, choose the correct item for lab policies. Labs run face-to-face in group. Labs do submission is Saturday midnight. There are 2 formal labs. For formal labs, we should write a formal report. You can miss 2 labs, and makeup labs will be provided. 3 labs should be reviewed before the class, and it is not assignment, and it is part of your reading policy. So 30 seconds. So about in-class activity, don't worry about, so because we will do a lot of in-class activity like this. So don't worry about the right or wrong answer. The participation is important. Okay? Don't worry about having a wrong answer. Okay, so you will be graded by participating. This is important for me. Even if you have all answer wrong, but try to not have all question wrong. Okay, so but the participation is important. Don't worry about being wrong or right. So we are here to learn. Okay. So let me just close this. Close submission, and then show the correct answer. Yes, A, C, D, F. A, C, D, F. So B, what was the B? Lab 2 submission is Saturday midnight. No. Lab 2 submission is right before leaving the class. When you are done with the lab, you have all your report, yes? You scan and then upload in your detool. And there are different methods, okay, for scanning. If you have an iPhone, you can use the note to scan. If you don't have iPhone, in the course information policy, I put 2 links for application that you can scan for free and convert it to the PDF file and then upload in your detool, then leave the class. So lab 2 is not Saturday midnight. What was the other E? You can miss 2 labs and makeup lab will be provided. No, you can miss just 1 lab and makeup lab will be provided. Okay? If you are planning to miss more than 2 labs, reach out to me by email first or go to the Center for Student Access. Okay, great. So exam policy. We have 4 exams for this class. And your exam again is in person. You come to the class and take the class, take the exam in the class. And this is available on your monthly calendar. The first exam is going to be June 17th. How many days from now? 12 days. Good. And we will be covering 4 chapters. And you have, if you are getting ready for the exam, okay, you should start from today. We will have 4 chapters for the first exam. And it is really important to start reading, and reviewing the material, okay, textbook, everything, okay, from today. Do not wait, okay, I will do it during the weekend. No, okay, because from today until the first exam, you will have 12 days. And then exam 2, exam 3, exam 4, I will let you know how the exam is going to look like. The exam are always 2-part, multiple choice, and then problem solving questions. Good. So in person, in the class, if you cannot come to the exam at this time, please send me an email. Send me an email and inform me before the exam. If you send me an email after exam, I cannot do anything. If you inform me before the exam, so I can just let you to take the exam in the testing center. And you know where is the testing center? Testing center is in the Gannon building. You can take your test in the testing center, but you need to inform me before this time. Good? But again, you can take your exam, okay, in the testing center. Any question? Yes.
How long are the exams?
The entire class. You know, it depends. Okay, so it is gonna be almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. Okay. 120 minutes. So homework policy, I showed you in detail where you can find your homework for each chapter. You download the homework. The homework is a paper, okay? You don't answer the homework, okay? You don't answer because there is no space to answer. There are just questions. Use a blank paper, okay? And answer those homework and those questions in a blank paper. Scan it and upload again in your assigned Dropbox. That's it.
Would you prefer like typed out or handwritten?
It is completely up to you. Which one you prefer. Okay, so, but make sure to, when you are scanning, make it convert it to the PDF file, okay? Do not send me 10 pages of pictures, okay? So you, with the note or with the application that I explained, which is available in your course information, you can scan and convert. Let's say you scan 10 page and convert to one PDF file, and then upload one PDF file. It will be easy for me and also for you, okay? So instead of uploading 10 file, you can upload one file, and instead of grading 10 file, okay, I can just grade one file. Good? So scan and then upload the homework, okay? So you need to, okay, let's say you have a homework. Question number 1. You just start working on a problem in a scratch paper, and at the end you would put the final answer to your homework and the page that you are going to submit. It is not acceptable. Final answer is not acceptable. A step-by-step calculation. And I have explained in my recorded lecture what means a step-by-step calculation. I don't give any point for the final answer. Good? A step by step, okay, show your work, a step by step. And then don't worry about the correctness. 80% is your work. Again, 80% is your, again, work, Sometimes I see some people, okay, write numbers, okay, without knowing what are those numbers are. Okay, no. Submit your work, okay. Show your work step by step. Sometimes you make mistake, okay. So again, that's completely all right. 80% is, sorry, 80% is your work and 20% is correctness. Good? So it means that if you do your homework, do not miss any homework, you will get 80%. You have your 80% from now. The homeworks are 20%. You already have the 80% of these 20 points if you show your work. Okay? The 20% is just correctness. If you would like to get the entire 20% of the 100% of the full credit of the homework, okay, make sure to have the right answer at the end. Make sense? And then for each chapter, we will have assignment, and the due date for assignment is available on your D12. Make sure to not miss the due date. But if you miss the due date, you still have chance to submit the homework for partial credit after the due date, but until each unit exam. Let's say in unit 1, we have 4 homework. If you miss the due date, that's all right. You still have chance to submit those homework until the day of the exam, your first exam. After the first exam, the unit 1 homework will not be accepted. Make sense? Okay. And this partial is going to be partial credit. Okay, you will get 50% of the. Yes, complete the the assignment on a separate paper, not handout. Okay, then scan and upload, convert it to the PDF file, and then upload in the details. Okay, so select all policy for homework. One minute. Assignment submitted online. 80% completion, completion and 20% correctness. Okay, completion means sharing the final answer. Completion means showing a step-by-step calculation to get the final answer. Complete the assignment in a separate paper and scan the assignment and upload in the assigned Dropbox. Okay, 3 minutes. Sorry, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and we have 21 students, but one student. Okay, make sure participate. Okay, so close. Show the right answer. Yes, all of them are correct except C. Yes, what was the C? Completion doesn't mean sharing the final answer. Okay, showing the work. So good. Oh, sorry. Okay. In-class activity. You remember I said that the attendance policy? Okay. So for each lab class, we do in-class activity. And this in-class activity has 5 points. And what does it mean? Again, if you come to all classes and participate in the in-class activity, even don't worry about being wrong or right, okay? So just participate. You will get 5 points out of 100. So, but again, just in case, if you miss some of these in-class activity, I have already waived 25% of those missing in-class activity. So it means that whatever grade you get in in-class activity will be multiplied by 4/3. If you participate in 75% of the in-class activity, you will get the entire 5 points. Good. Let's say if you get 70, if you participate in 70% of all those activities, that will be multiplied by 4/3. Good. This will be your grade. Sounds good? So again, you can miss 25% of all activity. Just 25. 25% of the missing in-class activity are waived. Any question about this? Does make sense? Okay. So, grading policy. We talk about the assignment. Assignment is 15%. Exams for exams 50%. Each exam will it has a equal weight. Okay. So lab 20%, formal labs 5%. There will be quizzes, and these quizzes are online quizzes, and you have unlimited try. Unlimited try, okay, to submit these quizzes. Okay, try, let's say if you didn't get the first time, okay, the full credit, you can try as many times that you want to get the, so there will be six quizzes, and each quiz you will have 2 hours, but again, unlimited try. You will have 5%, and in class activity, 5%. So again, if you complete the quiz, you already have your 5%. In class activity, if you come to all classes, okay, and even you miss, 25% of the classes, so you will get your 5. An assignment, as I said, okay, so if you submit all assignment, you already have your 80% of the, submission, yes? Okay, but again, step by step. If you don't show the step, you don't get that 80%. So example. And the tools I just explained about the book. Okay, this is the book, and college physics technology update, and make sure to buy the 3rd edition. But we have the 2nd edition in the Learning Commons and the library. So if you want, okay, you can buy this book, and all information available about the book here. So I already explained about this schedule. This schedule, you have access to this schedule. Again, this schedule is tentative. Okay, if anything happens, I will keep you informed. The last in-class activity for today, what is the do for homework? If you check the calendar, okay, you would be able to see the 32nd. You may say why the due date is not Monday, okay, or Sunday midnight, or Monday before the class. So the reason that is Saturday, because I would like to get, to grade this homework before Monday. You will have access, okay, to my feedback, okay? So that's why. Okay, so what is the due date? What is the right answer? Yes, the due date is Saturday midnight. All homework due days are Saturday midnight. That's it. So just the quizzes are Fridays. And even the formal lab report, you have 2 formal lab reports. Those 2 formal lab reports that you are supposed to write individually, okay, your own report, they are Saturday midnight as well. But the quizzes, there are 6 quizzes. If you check the schedule, they are Friday midnight. Good? That's it. Great. And then I just explain, okay, what you're supposed to do for Monday. Okay, to do list for Monday. Read chapter 1, chapter 2 textbook, and watch the recorded video. Read the class policy and information, and complete the first assignment. What is the first assignment? If you go to discussion, I have put, the first assignment in your detail. Just read this policy and just write, I have read the class policy and information in the discussion part. You will get 10 points. This is important because, if you don't read the class policy and information, because we have very limited time in the summer, if you miss 1 week, it's better to drop the course. So I'm just telling right now, if you are planning to miss the class, 1 week of the class, it's better to drop it right now. Because you cannot, this physics is not hard class, but it can be really hard. It can be really hard and frustrating if you don't follow the schedule. If you follow the schedule, I think you will be good. Okay, so and we run the lab motion today and discuss about the lab motion and the result next Monday. We will try to complete it today. Okay, if we couldn't, okay, so we'll try to complete it next Monday. We'll start with the motion lab and then we run the back and forth motion. So it means that you are supposed to study the pre-lab for back and forth motion. Again, it is a reading assignment. It's not homework. Good. Any questions so far? Yeah, I had to talk too much about this class information and policy because it's really important, especially for summer classes. So, but again, if you have any question about the class, please send me an email. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. So, but please do not send me an email 10 minutes before the due date. Okay, ask me, can I? So if you cannot submit the homework in the due date because of the emergency situation, send me an email so I can extend the due date for. But if you send me an email 10 minutes before the due date, so how you are expecting me to be to answering your email, okay, 10 minutes before the due date? Yeah, just send me an email at least couple of hours, okay, or 1 day before the due date. I can extend the due date for you. Good, but again, I can extend the due date until the exam, unit exam, not after the unit exam. Good. So we are done for now. I'll give you 10-minute break, 12-minute break. Okay, you can come to the class at 10:50. Good. Take your break and then we will start our lab.